You are now listening to the Gospel of Alex. Alex, drop those scriptures. Church is in session.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of Elite Fleet. I wanted to do something a little bit different today because I was scrolling through the interwebs and I kept seeing everybody mention this video of Glorilla back when she used to work at Checkers in the drive-thru.
It's cold in here.
I'm gonna give me some free food.
Shit.
Yeah, then get your head back. What's up, gal? Why you make your ugly ass back if I block your little ugly line, man? How may I help? The number 2, medium or large? Medium or large?
Now, here's my thing. You got some people trying to clown, right? You got a lot of people trying to clown. Oh, she used to work at Checkers. Oh, she was in the drive-thru. Oh, she wasn't getting no money. Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you guys something. A job is a job. And a job is a blessing, and a job is a stepping stone. Things don't come overnight. Now, had Glorilla listened to those types of people, and it's not that everybody was saying this, but a lot of people was trying to clown her for being. Imagine people trying to clown you for where you used to be when today you're a Grammy-nominated artist. Now, we ain't going to get into whether or not she deserved to be Grammy-nominated. That's not the point. The point is that's what it is. The point is she getting money now. She getting money today. People trying to clown you of something you did in the past. But my thing is, why are people trying to clown her when at the end of the day she was working a legal job? She could have been selling drugs. She could have been selling her V-Box. She could have had an OnlyFans. She could have been standing on the corner. She could have been stripping. Okay, for ones. She ain't do none of that. She went and got a good, honest job and did a good, honest day's work. I like how she turned on as soon as somebody came through there. She ignored the lie. She's like, hey, how can I help you? She was actually somewhat professional. Listen, man, black women at drive-thrus are some of the worst experiences ever. She was actually trying to deliver a good experience. How can you clown somebody for that? Let me tell you guys something. Rome wasn't built every night. We're in the microwave generation, in this microwave-ass society where everybody just wants to believe, I'm going to just waltz out here and I'm going to make a whole bunch of money and I'm just going to be rich. I'm going to come up with a new dance and it's going to be viral. I'm going to come up with a new channel and it's going to be viral. I'm going to come up with a new idea and it's going to be viral. Nah, you need to learn to grind and take your time. And that rhymes because it's important. I'm going to say it again. You need to learn to grind and take your time. If Glorilla had listened to the people who was clowning her back when she worked at Checkers, she'd probably never be Glorilla today. Because where would she have gotten the money to pay for the studio time? Where would she have gotten the money to pay for the producers? Where would she have gotten the money to push her stuff? Set up her profile so she could put her music on Apple and put it on Spotify and pay for SoundCloud's unlimited storage. Where would she have been able to do all this? She wouldn't have. She probably wouldn't have. Getting the cameras so she could do her little freestyles on her YouTube channel, whatever the case may be. This generation does not appreciate the grind. This generation does not understand the grind. You have to grind. It is always better to grind than to whine. I repeat, it's always better to grind than to whine. It's always better to be on grind time. We rhyme it left and right. But I want you guys to really understand that a job is a blessing. It does not matter where you work. You can't clown someone for working. If you're in a job right now and you don't like the job, all right, it's a lower level job. They paying you minimum wage, whatever the case may be. It's still a job at the end of the day. How are you going to let someone clown you for working? That's an admirable profession. We are in an age I never thought I would see where people praise prostitutes literally selling their V-Box, selling feet pictures, selling sessions, whole sessions to bang their cakes, and people praise them because they get into the bag. But if you work in a job, people make fun of you. This is backwards and this is crazy. It will always be honorable to make a good, clean, honest living. Always. It'll always be honorable. And on our Financial Fridays, we often talk about, well, you should invest in this and, you should build through that. You should put your money into this. You should put your money in that. How you build generational wealth, this and that. And all that's fine and dandy. But guess what? All that starts with a job. I repeat, all of that starts with a job. Without a job, you can't do any of that. You can't invest in anything. You can't even invest in yourself. Which in the case of Glorilla, again, she invested in herself and it paid dividends. But I come out here all the time and I see people all the time in the little shorts making videos, quit your job today and chase your dream. No, stay at your job and chase your dream. I repeat, stay at your job and chase your dream and use your job to fund your dream. Blue card. Business owner, blue card, verified, business debit card. Most people come out here, I got a business, but you never actually see the cards or any type of indication that it's a real legit business. They just tell you they got a business. Let me tell you something as a real legit business owner. Let me tell you something as someone who put a movie on Amazon. Things take time. My business wasn't profitable for 5 years. Not 1, not 2, not 3, like LeBron James, but 5 years. It took 5 years for it to become profitable. So if I said, the hell with a job, I'm about to go and chase my dream, I've been sleeping outside for not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 years. I repeat, 5 years. See, people like to praise you when you get to the top, but they don't want to appreciate the work that you had to do to get there. We should be praising the fact that Glorilla grinded at these lower jobs to do what she needed to do to ultimately get to where she wanted to be. That's not nothing to clown her about. That's admirable if you ask me. Understand, it doesn't matter what route you go. If you do content creation, you make music, you're an actor, okay, or you're a director, you're behind the camera like me, all right, or you own a financial business like I do, or whatever the hell it is that you do, it doesn't matter. The point is, anything you're doing, right, that you're pushing to make high money in, is going to take time. All right, even if you go to degree or trade school route, you gotta usually put about 2 years in the trade school, 4 years or more into a degree if you're going to get a master's or something. You're probably going to be broke while you're in school. You're probably going to be broke while you're in trade school. You got to put some skin in the game. This generation doesn't understand putting skin in the game. It's one of the reasons why marriages don't last, because the minute something goes wrong, y'all quit. Well, I could find better somewhere else. Y'all go looking for greener grass, and the grass is not greener on the other side. You have to stay dedicated. You have to stay motivated. You have to be appreciative of the fact that some people who can't get a job for whatever reason, they got a criminal record. They're strung out on drugs, whatever reason. They don't speak the language, whatever reason. But you got one. And you got to look at that as, this is temporary. It's going to get me where I need to go. Stop trying to cheat the system and become an overnight celebrity. Grind. Take patience. Take your time. This should be motivation. If you're working a job you hate right now, you should be looking at Glorilla like, damn, she is working a job she hated not too long ago, and now she is who she is. Now she had the BET Awards performing. You should be taking that as motivation. That's motivational. That's why I use that as today's Financial Friday. Because one of the most important things, again, we can talk about investing and all that stuff, and we're going to, but one of the most important things that you need to know when it comes to finances is that you need to grind and take your time and build it the long way. And don't expect instant success, because it's very rare that instant success just comes like that. You never know when you're going to blow. Make sure you can take care of yourself until that happens. I am Alex. I am out. Peace.